Hey Natalie, this is Steven from CMP Auto here in Calgary, and this right here is our 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander GT Premium. First things first, I want to thank you for the opportunity to show you some vehicles here. I selected this vehicle because I think it is a fantastic choice for a number of reasons. And what I'll do in this video, I'll give you a brief walk around tour, go over some key features, and explain why I selected this vehicle. Hopefully you guys agree, you and your husband. And if you do, I'd like to invite you in for a test drive. So let's see how things go here. So reason number one, this is a 2022 model. Very new versus a 2018 Grand Cherokee that you're looking at. Number two, clean Carfax, no accidents. Number three, mileage is just over 50,000 kilometers on it. So lower than that 18. Number four, this is a Japanese vehicle built in Japan. That means, well, to me, that's synonymous with reliability. Number five, it is all-wheel drive. Number six, it is not red, not burgundy, not blue. It's a nice silver metallic. Number seven, being a GT Premium, is a top trim, and that means that it has a ton of safety features that I know you'll appreciate. Number eight, believe it or not, this is a three-row SUV. And number nine, remaining warranty. Well, you have from the factory, and this would have kicked in already when the original owner purchased it, but believe it or not, 10 years or 10 years, 160,000 kilometers of powertrain warranty from the factory. 5 years, 100,000 kilometers of comprehensive warranty from the factory, and 5 years, unlimited mileage of roadside assistance. That's unheard of. And lastly, reason number 10, $34,999. Let's get started. I'll go over some features and we'll go from there. So up front, you have full LED lighting. That includes daytime running lamps up top, LED headlamps and turn signals right there, LED fog lamps down below. You have parking sensors along the front bumper. You have a front camera located right there, integrated into the grille. That works in conjunction with cameras on each side mirror, as well as a backup camera, creating a 360 camera. You also have a sensor just below that camera right here. And that works with your adaptive cruise control, which I'll show you in a brief moment here. Now, up front as well, front bumper appears to have PPF, so 3M on it. So rest assured, should be in decent shape. That being said, I did notice there's a scuff over here. It is a pre-owned vehicle, just along here. The wheels also on this side, and I believe maybe those ones as well. I'll take a look. They do have a little bit of curb damage, but unless you look out for it right there, really won't notice. It's more rare to find a pre-owned vehicle without curb damage than it is with. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Anywho, around the sides, you get power folding mirrors. So they fold in if you need to get into a tight spot. They're power adjustable, of course. They're heated. They're auto dimming. You also have blind spot monitoring right there. So if someone is driving in your blind spot, it will warn you. Like I mentioned, they have cameras integrated into them, and you see it right there. You also have LED turn signals as well. Now, getting back to the wheels, these are 20-inch alloy wheels, really sharp looking. They are wrapped in all-season rubber, so that's nice. You have keyless proximity entry, so a system that allows you to keep your keys in your pocket at all times, especially when you combine that with the fact that this has push-button start. It's also a very good-looking car. Back here, very striking LED lighting. You have a backup camera located right there. You have parking sensors along the rear bumper. You have your Outlander badge there and your super all-wheel drive control badge right there. That, of course, is Mitsubishi speak for their adaptive all-wheel drive system, which has a ton of modes, and I'll show you that once we get inside. But first, let's take a look at the back end here. There we go. So, as I mentioned, this is a three-row SUV, believe it or not. Now, this, of course, is with the second or third row folded down. When that happens, you have a ton of room. Very generous amount of cargo room here. You also get a little extra down here, and then below this floor you have an enclosure with 2 Bose subwoofers, because this is equipped with the Bose premium audio system. These, of course, are the headrests for the third row. Looks like the previous owner took them off just for better visibility. Maybe they weren't utilizing the third row, but there you go. But when you take these out, little pocket there and there, dome light here, and cup holders on each side for the third row. You have a 12-volt DC plug right there in case you need an air compressor or anything like that. Grocery hooks there and here. And you also have a manual folding second row. Now, that's not surprising. Most SUVs have that. But what is nice is the convenient feature of having both the ability to fold them from here by lifting this up on that side as well, or you can do it from here. That didn't work out because it hit something. I think the second row was folded up quite a bit. Whoops. There we go. And that worked. And yeah, that should give you an idea of overall cargo room. It's very generous. You also have tie downs as well if you need to secure something. Now, with the third row up, just like that, and like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not a ton of room, but they will work in a pinch. Okay, if you need that third row, maybe you have some extra family or friends that need to get by and get in here, they can certainly fit. It's just probably not gonna be as comfortable as something like a Yukon or even a minivan, but they're there if you need them. And then reversing or pulling back a bit, you still get some extra storage or some storage back here as well. Let's take a look at the second row. Oops. So, being a GT Premium, again, top trim, you get everything that this vehicle is available with. That includes this special softer grade of leather. It's perforated. You have the diamond stitching. You have the saddle brown stitching as well. And the door cards. It's really nice. Up front as well on the dashboard. It's really sharp looking. Back here as well, you get seats that slide back and forth. You get heated seats. Your own temperature control back here, because this is equipped with tri-zone climate control. Rear AC vents there, USB-C and A right there. This folds down, revealing a set of cup holders. And you get all-weather mats down below. Something else that's neat, you have sunshades. Nice to have. And if you want to see how to get back there, you just pull this forward, that slides forward, and then you can sit back there. Now, that gives you an indication of how much legroom there is. Again, it's not a whole ton, but in a pinch, it'll work. And then when you don't need those, you can recline these back. And up above, you have the full-size panoramic sunroof. Okay, up front, you have memory seats for 2 different drivers. You have power folding mirrors, as I explained before. Now behind the wheel, you have a digital gauge cluster straight ahead. You have a Bose audio system, as I mentioned as well. You get this beautiful 2-tone leather interior, leather in the dash, leather here, just really nice. Steering wheel, perforated leather, heated as well. You have paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. You have controls for the audio system, controls for the cruise control. That's your safety shield. You have blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, lane keep assist, and you can also turn that off if you're not a fan of it. You also have your adaptive cruise, as I mentioned before, that adjusts the gap of which you want to follow the driver ahead of you. and you have a ton of different information you can go through in here. A lot of different displays, traffic sign recognition. So behind this bulkhead, there is a radar. It will read traffic signs, speed limit signs rather, and it will display it here, which is very handy, especially if you're driving in an area that's maybe not you're not very familiar with. You can display whatever you're listening to in terms of music, compass, your all-wheel drive system. You can see where it's shifting power, your fuel economy. Now, fuel economy as well. This is rated at 8.9 liters per 100 kilometers combined. That's a mixture of highway and city driving, which is very impressive. By the way, this is powered by a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to a CVT transmission and all-wheel drive. Great fuel economy, smooth drive. There you go. Now, to the right of that, you have your infotainment screen. It's a touch screen. You have a physical volume knob there, tuning knob here. You have integrated navigation, but of course, you also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, there's this 360 camera, as you see, backup camera there, and you have an overhead here. The great thing is, as you turn the steering wheel, it also turns the guidance sign, so it helps you get exactly where you need to be. Push button start. It also has remote start. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual zone climate control, USB-C, USB-A, 12-volt DC plug, wireless charger. Here's your shifter. Pretty simple. And your park button right there. To the right of that, you have a little scuff here. It looks like someone spilled some hot coffee or something. I wonder if that could come out. Full disclosure here. But electronic parking brake, auto hold function, which allows the vehicle, or allows it keeps the vehicle's brakes engaged if you become stationary. So basically, if you come to a traffic light and say you want to give your foot a rest, and this system is active, you come to a stop, you can release your foot from the brake, and the vehicle will automatically stay stopped. The brakes will be held. Hence the auto hold function or name. As soon as you press the gas, it will disengage and you're off. So very handy. I find it handy in drive-thrus. I use it all the time. And then right here you have your knob for the all-wheel drive system. Different modes, and I'll go through them. So you have eco mode right there. Let's see. There you go. Eco mode, normal, tarmac, gravel, snow mode, and mud mode. So different modes for the all-wheel drive system. Mitsubishi has years of experience making all-wheel drive vehicles. A lot of like off-road vehicles, rally cars. Yeah, they're very well known for that. Cup holders here, storage in there. I think that pretty much sums it up. I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff, but I think overall, well, hopefully this video gave you an idea of what to expect. Has to be wiped down, but anyway, what to expect. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and we'll go from there. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. This is equipped with a heads-up display. I just want to make sure it's functional at the moment. I will figure that out, but just above or just ahead of the dashboard, there's a cutout, and I believe that's for a heads-up display. But I will research that some more, and we'll go from there. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.